There we go, guys, and welcome if you are joining us for the stream. Tonight we are, of course, watching the Lots versus DI game, and a very exciting game. And with me to share the excitement, I've got my fellow bros. First of all, Mr. Rebel.
Away, bros.
And we've also got Slash with us as well. Slash, what's up?
How's it, guys? Lekker, man.
Good. So, guys, if you are looking at the screen, you will see that the guys are just going through a burn round because they are trying to switch over. But tonight's game, I think, is going to be very exciting for a number of reasons. And I think the first reason, and maybe also just to explain the Facebook post that you might have seen earlier today, is that, of course, it comes from the fact that both DI as well as Lots have a lot of ex-Snot players in both clans. So they actually do know each other, or should know each other quite well.
Yeah, very interesting.
There we go. So, guys, I just want to rectify something here. I think there might be a little bit of a stream situation. I'll just rectify that for us. Slash, I am going to just disconnect that second camera.
Okay.
It seems that there's a little bit of a load on the lines tonight. Let's hope the internet gremlins don't let us down.
Oh yeah, they're all over the show, bro. Watch out for those suckers.
Yeah, I know.
They run with Kronos.
So, guys, I'm just going to try and confirm for you when they will be ready to start. It looks like they will actually be loading in and starting up. So let's bring you that game once they start. Gents, any predictions from your side on what this might look like tonight?
I think this is going to be one of those interesting matches because both of these teams are that we've watched in the past are very, very good players, skilled on all levels. So I think that this is going to be a cracker of a game.
Absolutely. Slash, your views?
Yeah, I think it's going to definitely be a cracker. My money, if I have some left, is going to be on DI. So yeah, I think they've been playing well. But I think it's going to be a very interesting game. I think the Lots team is very strong. So let's see.
Absolutely. I see that the guys are ready, both on their correct sides. So I don't think anything will stop them from starting. We'll see now when they spawn in. It seems like one player might have dropped off. I think they may be just waiting for him to go back in. There's 11 on the DI side and 12 on Lots.
Yeah. No, they're switching sides. I think they're switching sides.
Oh, there we go. I see
Point close. Yeah.
So they will start momentarily. Let's just see what start time they confirm for us. Interesting that these guys are playing ballroom. In fact, the other interesting thing is that tonight they will actually not swap different sides. The same team will start on the furthest point every time. So on all the maps, the one team will start at the E point, and on all the other maps, the same team will start on the A point. So they made it very, very easy tonight to, establish where the people are spawning. In fact, DI will be spawning on the A point on all the maps. Even if they go to the third map, they have agreed that DI will spawn on A, and therefore Lots will spawn on the E flag every time. Of course, provided E is available, otherwise it will of course be D.
Was that a prior arrangement that the two teams had there, Jaco?
Yeah, they did. I mean, they obviously the team captains, are allowed to select, the spawn side if you want, based on the map. But the two captains pre-arranged that for all three of the maps, DI will spawn on A, and for all three of the maps, Lots will spawn on E.
Wow, that's awesome.
So it does make it a little bit easier to see, determine where the guys are going to spawn. I just want to see if they've given us a start time yet. I don't know if everybody has swapped
Now we
around.
must just try and get the red team whenever they play to try and stick to the E flag and so on. So they will always be on the red side. So it makes it a bit easier. So we don't have the red in the blue team.
It's always difficult when red is actually playing, isn't it? Because they always turn into blue for some reason.
Yeah, because I usually call out maybe blue team or red team, and when red's playing and they're in the blue team, it's like the blue team, I mean the red team, and the red team. Yes, it's a bit of a mission there.
Yeah, a bit of a situation. So guys, if you are joining us only now for the stream, thank you very much for joining. If you have subscribed, that's great. If you have not, please hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell to get any notifications whenever we go live. Obviously, it helps us with not only promoting Clan Wars, but also promoting in terms of what we are trying to achieve from a stream perspective, and getting some of these streams out there to you guys to see. You are of course joining us for the game Lots versus DI, a very interesting game tonight. Both these teams are extremely strong. DI at the moment is number 1 on the table, and Lots is at number 3 at the moment. But two very, very strong teams, and actually a lot of ex-Snot players in both these teams. So the guys actually know each other and know each other's play styles as well. So I think that adds a little bit of an interesting sort of gameplay side to this match tonight as well.
Yeah, friends against friends, eh?
And enemies on the battlefield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, so if you are just joining us and you didn't hear earlier, tonight DI will spawn on the A point on all 3 maps. So if you have a look at the screen, the point over here, of course, being A, and this will be DI. Excuse my writing, because it's not great with a mouse. So DI will spawn on the A side, and of course the Lots team will spawn over here at the E point. And I'm definitely not going to write out Lots. It's Lots too much.
Lots too much, yeah.
Excellent. So guys, they have confirmed for us they will be spawning on 7 minutes. So I think they are allowing a little bit of time, so about 2.5 minutes before they will spawn. And then we'll see how it goes. It's interesting to me, as I said earlier, that they picked Ballroom Blitz. Both these teams have admitted, separately of course, that Ballroom Blitz is a good map for them. It's a map that's well known for people. People know where the choke points are. They know how the flag system works. Sort of where the capture areas are. So I think if everybody knows the map, that makes the competition so much harder, right?
Correct. I mean, if you've studied these maps and played them as many times as these teams have, they must know all the little nooks and crannies and shortcuts to those objectives. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, but also if you've got a good pilot and good tankers, I mean, you can dominate some of these sections on this map. So it makes for some interesting contests on these flags.
Yeah, absolutely. Slash, you said earlier before we started streaming, we spoke about the scores and the table, and you mentioned something there about if Lots manages to take this game, it might make the scoring very interesting for Division 2 for the league.
Yeah, I think so, definitely. I mean, the teams are quite close. DI being at the top and Lots just trailing behind in second place with the 2 top teams. So I think it will open it up and make it quite interesting at the end, with only 2 games left to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, those 2 games, I mean, there's pretty much 6 points in it for the winner, right? So if the winner of the 2 games that remain has a possibility of 6 points. So I guess maybe this week might be too early, but perhaps next week already we can start looking at who's going to be those people at the top, right?
Yeah, that's why I say, it's gonna bring us to a very close final at the end of it, and I think everybody wants to see that, in these divisions. It makes it quite an interesting watch.
Correct. So, Slash, from the two teams playing tonight, right? I know you have the tables open there with you. It's only DI that has not lost a game, right?
No, it's DI. Sorry, I don't have it open in front of me anymore. So I'm gonna lie if I have to say anything at this stage.
Sorry, buddy, putting you on the spot.
Talk
there.
about
you put me on the spot there.
Oh, sorry, ne?
I'm blushing here in silence, but no problem, man.
Look, what we'll do is we'll have a look at it anyway. But I do think it's DI that from the two teams playing tonight, I think Lots has lost one game. I see the guys have spawned in, so we'll go and drive with them a bit. So of course, if DI can maintain that unbeaten record, of course that does give them the opportunity for that Untamed award within this division. If you guys don't know what the Untamed award is, please go and catch up on this weekend's recap show where we awarded we gave out some awards to the Division 1 teams. And you will see what the Untamed reward is all about. And DI, if they can maintain their undefeated record, then they of course stand in line for that award as well.
I just see, sorry man, I've just been watching the scoreboard here and I see that there was a tank that spawned a bit early, but he didn't move, obviously, he was just static.
Correct.
And see the rest of the guys just came in now, so let's watch the game.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I see we've
got some planes in the air.
Yeah, I see there's some movement already. Obviously, there's already some DI guys that have dropped into C. I think they probably use the plane as a spawn point to try and get into that C flag very quickly. We've got the Lots guys now here at the gate of the ballroom, shooting that open, not actually opening the gate, but going in through that gate on the side. And they are heading over towards C to try and take that. But there's a lot of DI guys already in the ballroom and defending away on that ballroom at the moment.
Yeah, I see one good move that the DI guys did there is while they were capturing the C point, they actually closed the gate there to prevent the guys from coming in quickly. So that obviously helped in this matter because they are, in a good position to defend the Charlie flag and obviously keep the guys away from the Bravo flag as well.
Yeah, 100%.
But at the back here, we've got a few Lots guys at the back. I don't know on which flag you are there, Jaco.
So I'm actually
by Bravo.
I'm going to head over there. I was actually in a first-person view. Let's head over to Bravo. There we go.
Yeah, these are one of those flags that usually are not contested. Remember, as we spoke through the course of the season.
Yeah.
That it's only Delta, Delta and Charlie that's most popular. But the Bravo flag is always left uncontested. But definitely a different style of gameplay on this one. With these guys flanking and coming in on the Bravo flag.
Correct. I actually think it's the first time that I've seen a team this early in the game sort of head around to that Bravo flag and try and pick it up.
Yeah, and the couple of guys that came in actually on Bravo, Nicholas quite easily took them out. They also sent a tank from DI side, but that's also been destroyed now. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, what DI is going to have to do now is come from the spawn point or spawn on Charlie and move back on the Bravo side. Correct. As they are doing now. But I mean, what's happening now is it's weakened the defenses on Charlie and it's going to give Lots the opportunity to go for Charlie.
Absolutely.
Because all of them are running back to Bravo.
So we've got a bit of a one-on-one, maybe a one-on... Oh, there we go. There's more Lots players. So maybe a one-on-three situation at the moment with Twaksaki trying to get in here with Big Sculler from DI to take the Bravo flag back. It is a 2-on-2 situation at the moment. And Twaksaki getting taken out. And unfortunately, Scala also gets taken out there, and Lots still maintain this Bravo flag. At the moment, it's quite interesting because the Lots have both the Bravo and the Delta flag, which means that the ticket count is going in their favor, with DI only holding the Charlie flag. So the scores are very, very close, and as we said right in the beginning of the game, is that these teams are very, very well matched. So there is definitely, it's going to be close.
Correct. I can see the Lots team here on the left-hand side of the castle. I see they're finding it difficult to try and get through that gate. Maybe they're going to try the back route of Charlie. Let me just check, but I see that gate is also closed down. But I'm sure that these Lots guys are going to blow it open just now. Yeah, there we've got a rocket gun doing some work on the sidewalls there, infiltrating the Lots team. Yeah, let's see if they're going to survive.
Oof, and Slangveld doing a good job there at Charlie, taking out that one Lots defender that came through. But I see the Lots guys are going around the seaway as you suggested, and it's a good move for them because I think that's the only way that they could get into this ballroom easily. And I'm running here with Disco Panda in a first person, so let's.
Yeah, they're opening the gate here. There we've got Racky Wilson opening the gate for WSJD to come in with that land ship of his.
So I am back here at the Bravo flag. At the moment it looks like DI has managed to eventually fight off the Lots defenders on that Bravo flag. But there's a lot of Lots guys rushing in for support. So they might actually not let this flag go easily. It's a 2-on-1 situation at the moment. Sorry, 3-on-1. With the Lots guys rushing in, actually now 4-on-2. And there's a tank from DI as well that's being a bit of a spawn point.
Yeah, they're definitely not letting it go easily.
No.
Yeah, I see the tank is on fire. They just lost the tank on that side for DI. Got Prince and Twaksak here on the little hill coming down, but they're going to be met here with three of the Lots guys. Big Scala on the floor there. Going toe-to-toe with Death by Ruan.
Yeah, maybe you want to also head over to D. It looks like Lots took that flag.
Can we swing the camera around? Head over to D a bit.
But yeah, but they just lost it. The Lots guys came in and took them out quite easily. And seems like the contest is there at Charlie.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the Lots guys are taking back that flag, and there is a bit of a skirmish going on here at Charlie. It looks like it was a 3-on-2, but I think DI defended that, and so DI is capping back the Charlie flag. I just want to try and get into the ballroom here.
Yeah, Slangveld and Punisher did a good job there of cleaning out the house.
Correct.
Let's head over here. Let me have a look at what's happening at Bravo. We've got the DI guys here. He's got his tank back. What's it? DM7 ZA. Yeah, but these the Lots guys are working that tank with. Whoa, there it's out again. Working that tank with the rocket guns. You see like 4 or 5 of them at a time, just nailing the rocket gun. I don't see any support players, repairing the tanks. I think that could be a bad move at this point in time.
Yep.
But looking at the flags, it seems like Charlie, Delta. Well, definitely Delta is in the hands of DI, and Charlie's going down, but it was DI's flag, and then we've got Lots just taking back Bravo. I must say, weakening the defenses by attacking the B flag at the back here is definitely a good strategy, because it's something that we have not seen in previous games.
Correct, and I do think it's actually disrupting DI's gameplay, to be honest.
It is, because you are weakening your defenses on the Charlie flag, and if you're not in control of Delta, and Charlie is the only flag that you're holding, you have to, at least half of your guys, or 3 or 4 of them, have to go back to Bravo to try and capture it back, and that definitely weakens the defenses. But I see the Lots guys have moved on top of these the what do you call this, balconies here at the courtyard here of Ballroom Blitz.
Correct.
Disco Panda just jumping down, going to the passageway there, seeing if he can do a flank maneuver there. Slung fell waiting for him. Slung fell just took him out as he came down the passageway.
And the DI guys are recapping that Bravo flag. There's a couple of DI guys heading into the ballroom as well to make sure that they cap that one. And then I see there's a skirmish going on over at the Delta flag as well, but I think the Lots guys have taken care of the opposition that was there, taken back that flag, and they've got 2 tanks at the moment, 1 light, 1 heavy. And then of course they've got the vehicle still standing in front of that gate, so they will be heading back into the Charlie flag to try and contest that. But there is a couple of Lots guys here, and I'm just going to try and head inside the ballroom. It's a little bit difficult to see from the outside what's happening here.
Yeah, but the tanks aren't doing anything much. Looks like it. They're struggling to move into these courtyards. I see that a small tank from Lots has just gone in there.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he'll be able to survive.
Correct.
I think they're a bit cautious there not to lose the tanks, because I mean obviously everyone, doesn't matter in what squad you are, you know, you use it as a spawn beacon. So I think they're a bit cautious not to push too hard, you know, afraid to lose it, which is not too bad in my opinion.
Guys, if you are watching the stream with us, for the next couple of minutes I will most probably be in first person view a lot because of the weather conditions that are on the map at the moment. It's quite difficult in third person to really see anything of value. So I'll be swapping between players in first person and telling you who I'm running with, if you do want to see them. So I'm with Chop Prince at the moment, who's looking like he's heading over towards the Bravo flag to try and defend that from the Lots players.
Yeah, see we've got Spickle and Nicolas from Lots here, trying to take it from Big Scala and Link. Here we go again, Inksling, Linking. LinkedIn.
Inksling.
Inksling.
Yeah.
Inksling, but we've got Chop Prince and Big Scala here on the Bravo flag. Death by Ruin just joined Nicolas here and the rest of the guys. Spickle here from Lots. Coming around the corner here, going toe to toe with Twaksak and Prince. Let's see what's going to happen. Will the Lots guys manage to take it back, or will DI defend it?
So it's 1-on-1 at the moment.
Yeah, good show there from Big Scala though. Him and Rambo Fear is the only ones left.
Oof.
Rambo Fear is the only one left here from Lots, so he needs to move in quickly and try and take that flag there. The rest of the Lots guys are spawning on him. Good squad play there from the Lots team. Let's move over to Charlie. What's happening at Charlie? Bit of a thing happening in the corner here. I see the DM7Z's tank is still here. Guys are using it as spawn beacon, trying to flank the Charlie flag. And it's only Disco Panda on the left hand side. I can see on the inside of the ballroom down in the passage, taking a safe position there, waiting for his teammates to spawn.
Correct. So I'm running here with Jade Nikita, who's in the ballroom at the moment, protecting that Charlie point. But there's a sniper on the opposite side of the ballroom on that little, and she actually gets taken out by Reese Wilson. So good job, Reese. It was almost impossible to see them inside the ballroom because of this mist.
Yeah.
But also interesting tactic here. The guy's only playing with one plane from Lots and nobody else jumping in the planes, which can upset the guys quite a bit here if you're in the open by DLB.
Correct.
Definitely. See there on the Charlie flag, we've got the DI guys that pushed back some of the guys here from Lots. Disco Panda and Raki Wilson, Mr. P and Jay van Beek. Coming in to see if they can steal this flag back from them, but the DI guys, Slungfell here, standing their ground and on the Charlie flag tonight.
And we've got some of the DI guys heading back towards the Bravo flag now.
Yeah, the ticket count is also very close. If you look at it, it's 292 for 279. And it's been tipping to the left and tipping to the right all the time. So this is a very, very close game. I think these two teams are matched up quite well when it comes to skill.
Yeah, also quite a stretch if you at C and that's your spawn beacon. If you need to move back to Bravo.
Yeah, I think DI is a bit in trouble. Yeah, sorry, Slash. I see DI is managing to get the C flag. They've got control of B and Delta. B is going down slightly on that side. I'm not sure what's happening on that side. We'll move over and see there.
And the scores are level at the moment. 301 and 301.
Yeah, that's a good comeback on that side.
Yeah, but D is dropping quite quickly, so...
Yeah, we've got Linksling here facing off with 4 of these guys from Lots. These guys just got taken out.
And we've got better weather at least.
Yeah, but Lots, they really came back now, even if it was only for a couple of seconds, where they had all 3 flags, and they now in the lead.
Correct. So Lots on 320 tickets versus DI 308. Baba Yaga still here at the Delta point for DI, acting as a bit of a spawn point as well, but getting some resistance from the plane. But they have kept the Delta flag, so that'll help them. But the tank, I think Lots' tank is here, so it might not stay capped for long.
We've got Slangfell, he's running as support, putting a bit of work there into the tank of Viptrol. Let's see what's going to happen. There's a lot of smoke happening. Oh, we just took him out there, but that tank is burning. WSJD seems like he's going to repair the tank there. Just fixing that baby up for a spawn point at least.
So I'm heading back over. I'm heading back over to C then, because I see that Lots is taking back the C point now, and it doesn't look like there's any DI defenders here at the Charlie point at the moment.
Yeah, there's only one person coming. Oh, it's not a guy. Jade Nikita coming through down the passage here on the back side of the ballroom. But Mr. P and Doi deploy there to defend it. There's another guy, Slangfell, coming in here from the backside. Let's see if he's going to survive. Just got taken out there by Mr. P, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, so the Lots guys are defending this Charlie point quite well tonight, but they're losing. No, they're not losing ground. They're actually gaining back the Delta flag as well, with WSJD and Viptrol with his tank. And I don't see any of the Lots guys hiding in the bushes. No, there's no one here.
Yeah, they're all coming back from B now. Looks like they're gonna challenge C there.
They're gonna storm that ballroom.
So Delta,
they'll have to
exactly what's happening.
Pull something out of the hat now, to get back into the game, because the Lots guys are slowly keeping up the score. So
yeah, they are, and I see Viptrol is moving on the right-hand side of the ballroom, on his way to the Bravo flag. Obviously, that's the next objective for that team. Let me just check. Oh no, he's going toe-to-toe with a little tank here from DI Niku 747. Death by Ruan jumping out, taking out some, I don't know if it's a dynamite or a rocket gun or something. Yeah, but they just took out the little tank there. Oh, there was some good play there. Spickle also joined the fight on this side. Someone just need to repair Viptrol's tank.
I think
it's smoking a little bit.
He's
fixing it himself.
Yeah, he's fixing it himself, and I think he's heading over towards the Bravo flag to support that squad. That's attacking the Bravo flag at the moment. That's the squad of, looks like Rambo Fear, Spickles. I saw 2 other guys from the Lots team around here as well, and then of course Viptrol with his tank, and then the plane is also supporting on the Bravo flag. So that was a
good support.
Bit of a joint effort there, it looks like.
Yeah, these guys really want to take this B flag, because if they manage to get that, obviously the tickets will run a bit faster.
Yeah.
The Lots guys already in the lead there with about 30 points, 20 points, 23, 24 points. And if this flag goes down, it's going to run down a bit quicker. But I see that there's some stuff happening here at the Delta flag. Let's move over to this side. Yeah, DI coming in here. DM7 with his tank. And the rest of the guys, Slunk fell, Punisher and Baby Yaga, all taking control of the Delta flag.
Now I see that there's still some lots guys pushing towards this Bravo flag, but I think they might be outnumbered here on Bravo at the moment. It looks like 3, maybe 4 on 4 at the moment. There we go. They definitely used a bit of spawn there.
Yeah, that was a good comeback there, I must say, because now we can see that the ticket count is running in reverse gear in favor of DI. If they manage to hold these 2 flags, obviously they still got the possibility to gain some ground there on lots. But I see Viptril is back with a vengeance here on Delta. Let's see what happens.
We go over there to Delta. I see that Lots is still hanging on to the Charlie flag.
Yeah, not a lot of constant contest here at C, so it's only at B and D at this stage.
Correct. So now we've got DI taking back that Delta flag. They managed to take out that tank. So there's a couple of guys here, Punisher, Baba Yaga, DC-10, and they're all making sure they're capping this Delta flag, and surely they will attack Charlie now.
Yeah, they must just try and hold these 2 flags now, because if they manage that, obviously they'll be able to catch up with Lots.
Guys, have any of you been able to see who the pilot is for Lots? Because I keep missing him, but this guy is doing a great job.
Let me check for you. Oh, all right. I'm in his plane. It's Blitz 911.
Blitz 911. Well done, buddy. I mean, I've been seeing this guy flying all over the map tonight. Every time I'm at a point, he's attacking that point. So very good ground support. And if I manage to get hold of him, I'm going to go into his plane a little bit.
You want to catch some tips there for the flying aces? That's going to start soon, Yaku.
I would have to, because I am not a great pilot.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to the same boat there.
If you want to maybe see Yaku, it seems like DI is taking it back.
Yeah, I'm here with DC-10. I'm here with DC-10 on first-person view in that little corridor of C. And indeed, DI is capping that flag back. Oh, it just got taken out by Mr. P. And I'm gonna.
Well, I must say there that DI did a good job there in gaining back some ground there with only Lots only in it with like a 10.5 point lead for Lots. This is a very close game, but I see that yes, definitely going to be some serious action on the C point now with the DI guys moving in from on the left-hand side of the ballroom.
Yeah. And there's a lot of grenades here.
Yeah, and they're working the tank really hard.
This will definitely be the deciding map, or the deciding flag will definitely be Charlie. Looking at the points, there's 7 different points difference between the 2 teams. Yes, this is so exciting. I love this.
It's close.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, there's the plane again dropping in some flares, switching on the lights for the Lots guys to see what's happening around them.
I am actually in first-person view with the plane. So with 911, interesting choice for a name if you're a pilot.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if he started off crashing into buildings and stuff, eh?
Yeah, but definitely a critical map. If you've got a pilot, you have to fly on this map. You can spot, you can drop bombs, you can really get under the guy's skin with that plane, and there we go.
That's the game. First map.
And how close is that?
487 versus 500 points.
Very, very, very close. Very close indeed. So guys, the first map, they go to who you think to who you thought would win it.
Well, obviously no. so I put my foot in it and a bit more.
So then, of course, guys,
But really well done to Lots. Playing everything they've got on the map. You have to on this map. Use the planes, use the tanks, and use your infi guys.
yeah.
So yeah,
100%. So congratulations to Lots for winning that first map. Can I'm going to be completely transparent here. It was very difficult to call, as we said in the beginning of the game, because I mean these are two very well matched teams. But my money was on DI for the first map, and I guess now the game's on, right?
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna stick my neck out there and say who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. I'll leave it to up to you guys to make.
I don't know if that's right.
Come now, Skelly. We don't know you like this.
Yeah,
Throw your money out there.
I don't want to take sides between these two teams. I think overall they're two brilliant teams, good players. They've all got a good sense of humor, nice guys to talk to, and yeah, I can't choose. Sorry, peeps.
So then, interesting map choice. Then they're going for the night map now. Of course, the question that keeps coming out every time, and maybe it's something good to mention, you know, for the guys on the stream watching. Of course, the flares are allowed on this map, not because it's a night map, just because it's one of the maps not designated as being flareless, if you want.
So I think you need a flare to see anyway. So
yeah. And I mean, this is so close quarters between some of these buildings that those flares really help to make sure you get the guys that are hiding in those little corners, right?
Definitely. I see Lots is on the left-hand side, which is blue, and DI is on the right-hand side, which is red. So are they going to swap again? Yaku, you said who's spawning at A?
Well, let's have a quick look. At the moment, it looks like there's only one Lots player not in the correct team. And then, of course, there's one DI player that should still join. So it looks like Lots will be playing on the German side, and DI will be playing on the French side.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, but as you said, interesting map. I think it's a very fast-paced map, especially between B and C. So it should be good to see what's happening at C when they get started.
Sorry, man. I see that they're swapping again. Seems like
it does seem like they're swapping, but I think that's because they pre-decided on the spawn side of the map, right? So,
yeah, that's what you said earlier.
Correct. So I think that's probably why. So they were placed all on the right side when the game started, but obviously not the right side for them to spawn on. So they are swapping. The thing that I've noticed though, Scully, is that in the beginning of the league, a lot of the guys were unsure how to do some of these things, right? Like, you know, having only 11 players on the one side, swapping out, making sure you get the teams in quickly. And it seems to me that as we have progressed through the league, not only has the guys' games actually picked up. I mean, when we spoke to Tackleberry on the weekend, he also touched on it, saying that, you know, many of the teams that they sort of play in friendlies, they can see the skill improving throughout the league. But also, I think guys have gotten familiar with things like this, like being able to swap out players quickly, making sure they're on the right side, knowing what's going on. And I quite like, you know, I mean, you know, granted we are waiting a couple of minutes for the guys to swap, but it seems very structured, very organized. The guys know where they need to spawn, how they need to swap. So I'm quite happy to see that, actually.
Yeah, I'm also very impressed to see that these, you know, majority of the teams, as you say, as we progressed, have, you know, gained some skill into, you know, the workings of these matches, because I remember back in the day when we just started, it was quite a mission, you know, to try and figure out what to do and so on. So it's a good thing for the new guys also joining us for season 2, you know, to have a look at these games, and in the process just see how it works between maps and before the map, you know, before the match starts, to see, like some of the guys will add the extra mapping just to get things going, and then from there how to switch over and so on.
Yeah. So guys, while we have a little bit of time waiting for the guys to spawn in, something that we maybe just need to mention, if a couple of people may have seen this on Discord today, Scully posted a new link there for something called, and I just want to get the right name here. Scully, you called it. Let me just see what
it's the Flying Aces.
The Flying Aces. So guys, the Flying Aces is a nice idea by two guys in the community, and we sort of helping them just structure that, I guess is the right word. But the two guys are Mullies and it's Zeus, Scully, right?
Yeah, correct.
And
I was in a party with him earlier. They invited me into a party earlier, and we had a quick chat on how we want to do this or how they want to do it. So we just obviously just assisting them in that, but we are branding it as Clan Wars because I think that's a nice theme with what we are running with currently.
Yeah.
So how it's going to work is that form, I've disabled the registration on the form temporarily, but I'll activate it tomorrow again. I need to add some fields. Well, I need to add one field. What they want to do is there's not going to be playoffs. So what they want to do is I'm going to add let's call it a skill level from 1 to 5 on the next to the player's name. So the player that's registering needs to rate himself. How good do you think he is? And according to that, he will be divided into certain groups, because you don't want like the AOV guys nailing, some of the noob guys like myself, which is not strong pilots. You don't want to mix them up in the same groups, because then you're just going to get nailed all the time. So what they're trying to do is a good thing. Is it's exactly the same as we did with the playoffs to see which teams we have divided into which divisions. But on this side, they're going to ask the players to rate themselves from 1 to 5. Obviously 5 being more skillful than 1. And then according to what comes out of that with the registrations, they're going to be divided into groups. So the guys are going to represent themselves. They're going to play for themselves and represent, obviously, their clan. So it's not clan based, but it is a pilot or 2 pilots from a clan, obviously, or 3. I don't know. Some of the bigger clans might have 3 pilots, but they're gonna be divided into groups and play as groups. But at the end of the day, obviously, the pilot is flying for himself, and then at the same time representing obviously his clan.
Correct.
So on the website, during the following week or so, we will add a little table in there, listing all the guys that have registered for the Flying Aces, and then as they're going to play, I think it's going to be 1 night a week. They're going to all get together and play and build up those scores, and then we will log those scores accordingly, and then we'll see this little table being built with score related on who's going to be the crowned essentially or eventually the best pilot. So we might run it over the same period. Obviously all depends on how many players register, but it's going to run also parallel with the Clan Wars Season 2.
Correct. And Scully, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, at the moment there's no call it official status for the league at the moment. It's very much a fun thing for the guys to do at the moment, because it's not really a competitive.
No, it's just a friendly. It's just a thing between pilots. We might even bring in something like snipers. That's also a different little a niche little thing on its own, because you've got tankers, you've got your obviously your medics and all of that, but you can't have a medical. You know what I'm saying? A playoff between medics. See who's gonna stick you with a needle in the arse, 15 times in a minute or something like that. We can't do that.
Yeah.
So I think the Flying Aces is a good concept, and then on top of that, I think we should try and maybe do something to the tune of maybe adding snipers. Let's bring the snipers together. We put them in a lobby and let them play a few games, and let's see who's the best sniper of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see who is those campers.
And I mean that who's sponsored by Campmaster, yeah?
We'll give away some cheese.
And I mean, the idea behind this is just to give the guys a little bit of a fun thing to do as well, that connects with the Clan Wars theme, and it's something else than just a competition, and also it's a little bit specifically skilled as well.
Exactly, and I mean it's nice because I mean we know that Poopel Pilot and some of the other guys
Delta.
that fly Delta. Oh yes, don't even mention that name. That guy just ass-raped me so many times in a plane. You spawn and die. I don't know if he's like checking out where the hell Scully is spawning because they let him drop a few bombs on his head. But that's sometimes the gameplay that I experience from him. But besides that, I mean, like tonight we've seen Blitz here in the Lots team 911. Also doing some excellent work in the aeroplane, and what was the other guy from? I think it's Red or UB.
Shadow Wolf.
I can't remember his. Shadow Wolf as well. Excellent pilot. We saw that in the game. So that's what we want to do. Is try and get all of these pilots together into one lobby and let them do a bit of flying there. And obviously we can spectate those games as well as they carry on. And just see what it goes. But as you say, it's a good balance. It's a bit of a fun thing to do within these leagues, because I know some of the guys take these leagues very, very seriously, all the matches that we play. So it's a bit of a fun thing on the side that, we're just throwing into the mix to keep everybody occupied and entertained at the end of the day. But they've spawned, let's go.
So I'm on here on the Delta flag, where there's already a couple of Lots guys, as well as a whole host of DI defenders. We've got a tank here from Lots. A little bit in trouble at the moment, on fire already. They do have a repair guy, which is WSJ. I don't know if he's going to be able to repair in time. It does seem that the tank has taken some good cover, and there will be some repair work being done on Vitrol there. But we've got the DI guys that have just capped the flag, and there is a little tank coming that direction as well. Let's just see the face-off between the two tanks. Yeah, I don't think the little tank will survive, although he's doing a good job at the moment. Oh, and both tanks get taken out. Oh my word.
But I must say, the Lots guys got to this flag very quickly. I mean, we were still talking in the lobby about the Flying Aces, and then when I went into the screen, I saw that the Bravo and Charlie flag has already been taken by the Lots team. So good gameplay from them on that side, moving quickly.
So on this map, I suspect that there will be very little happening at the Bravo flag, and there might be some contest over at the Delta flag, but generally on this map, the bulk of the war is situated here at the Charlie flag in this little open area. So I think this is where most of the action will be.
Yeah, I see that none of the DI guys have managed to push through or flank over to the Bravo side. All the action is happening. Basically, they're trying to defend the Delta flag and try and slowly but surely push through to Charlie. But the Lots guys are doing a good job here and covering all the possible entry points to the Charlie flag.
Correct.
Preventing the DI guys from coming in here. Take part in a sneaky maneuver.
The interesting thing is I see that there's
coming down on the right hand side, yeah.
I see an interesting thing is that there's a number of DI guys who are, I think, have been assigned to just defend this Delta flag.
Check for Vitrol, yeah, he's coming into the backside, yeah. He just got taken out. The anti-flash saw him. I'm sure that he wanted to stab him or something.
Yeah.
Big Scholar and anti-flash also doing a good job there in defending the Delta flag.
And they might now actually start pushing into the Charlie flag, the DI guys. But it's very difficult with only this two ways in, right?
Yeah, they've got a good flank here sitting in the buildings and coming from Alpha side.
Yeah, look, you can take the far route, on the far left-hand side of Alpha or on Charlie, move on the outside of the map, just exactly like DM7 is doing with his little tank now. Taking the long route to Bravo, but he's going to get there eventually.
Yeah, but difficult one if you only have the D point to spawn on or your home base to get back to this Charlie or or Bravo flags, but seems like they managed to get to Bravo. There's a couple of DI guys in the building, so they've got Prince and Punisher, who's just cleaned up some guys, but yeah, looks like the entire Lots squad is coming back, so they're gonna hold B.
Yeah, Prince a little bit outnumbered there on the roof, so I think he will fall back. I don't think he's going to stick around to match these numbers of the Lots guys coming into the Bravo flag, or he might. I just don't want to.
Yeah, he's under fire as well, so I think it makes it difficult for people to spawn also on him. So he's on his ace at this stage.
Yeah, I don't want to stay on him for too long, giving away his position.
I see Charlie is going down there. DI managed to move into the Charlie flag. Let me just head over and see what's happening there. We've only got Spickle and Van Beek trying to defend it here. Nicolaas, they just got taken out there. Slangfell and Punisher together with DC-10 taking over the Charlie flag. Some of the Lots guys moving in from the right hand side here on Bravo, pushing into C. You can check these guys are moving quickly. They want to get their flag back.
Yeah, a whole host of Lots guys pushing from the Bravo side. Taking out Baba Yaga there. Doi deploy. Slangfell also get taken out. And Nikita also. I think they were overwhelmed by the numbers there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Lots did a good move there, pushing in hard. All of the teammates running together as one, moving in on the Charlie flag to take it back. There's still a few of the guys here from DI coming in on the right hand side. We've got DC taking out some of the guys here from Lots, and then on the opposite side you've got DM7 also pushing through from the left hand side, trying to do a flank maneuver there on the Lots guys.
So at the moment the DI guys holding the Delta flag on 115 tickets, and the Lots guys controlling both the Charlie and the Bravo flag on 137 tickets. So a little bit of a gap opening on this map for Lots at the moment. Look, DI is a very, very strong team, and they definitely have the capability to come back at any point in the game. But but a small gap opening, yeah.
I can see that Viptrol, Mr. P, Blitz, and WSJ just moved in on the Delta flag. Big Scala and them coming around the corner here, trying to see what's happening. They need to get their flag back, because if they don't, you know, the DI guys, the Lots guys are going to have 3 of the flags captured, which is going to make a big difference in those tickets.
Yep.
But the DI guys pushing back. Yeah, I see they're pushing back quite well there. Nice defense.
Yeah, and they're taking Bravo. So Slangfell is here, Prince is here, and DC-10 all taking Bravo flag.
Yeah, that's good. I see that there's about a 30 ticket difference, so if they manage to do what they're doing now, they'll gain some points.
You see, this is a good position for the DI guys to be in, because they can literally now push on the Charlie flag from both sides, right? And that creates a lot of pressure for the Lots guys, because now you're only holding one flag and you have to defend from both sides.
And I think that's exactly what they are doing there, Yaku. Some of the guys pushing through on Charlie, but they're not taking note of what's happening on the side, because Viptrol and WSJ is coming in from the back side, doing a flank maneuver with Blitz 911 on the left hand side of Delta. They're definitely going to try and move in there. Blake, who's that? The Kita and Twaksa coming in. Viptrol taking on fire again. I don't think that is going to last long.
No.
Yeah.
And it's
also not a good move here on Bravo, because DI took it but left nobody to defend it. So Lots just walked in and took it back. So
yeah, I see that. The only guy that I can saw here in the back alley was Prince, but he got taken out there by Nicolaas from Lots. So Bravo in the hands of Lots again, and if I look at what's happening at Charlie, there's some action at Charlie here, Jacob.
I'm at Charlie, and I see that DI has spawned in some numbers, and they are actually taking back the Charlie flag at the moment. They were in a very, very good position when they had that Bravo and Delta flag, And on a map with, 3 points, I mean, you realistically only need to keep 2, right?
Correct, and that's exactly what happened now. But now they've lost the Charlie flag again. The Lots guys just pushed in very hard. They're not trying to give up any of their territory tonight.
Correct.
So we've got some guys here on the stream asking, can we spectate Jade? So if there is an opportunity,
and Jade just killed
Okay,
someone actually.
While Jaco's looking to see if he can fight Jade on the battlefield, yeah. I see that Slungfell and DC-10 together with Punisher moved in on the left-hand side, did a flank maneuver on the Bravo flag. It's going down. There's none of the Lots guys here trying to defend it, but Lots is on the far side of the map taking control of the Delta flag. So it's quite of a ping-pong kind of gameplay that we're seeing here tonight.
Exactly.
With these teams taking control and losing some of these flags as time goes on.
So
only 25 ticket difference. I think the game can still go to any team at this point in time.
Absolutely, because
I believe so easily.
I mean, as I said, I think that even though Lots has opened up this small little gap, DI is such a strong team that if they manage to turn it around and sort of jump on 2 of the 3 flags, there's enough time left in the game to get this lead back, right?
Yeah, but I can see some trouble now. Nobody at B flag again, so Lots is taking it, so they might just... Oh no, D is falling fast.
Yeah,
so
I see
we
DS
won't see a recap. But I don't know why DI is doing that. I mean, they're throwing it away here, taking Bravo, but not leaving some support to defend it.
So I am running here with Jade Nikita. Oh, and just got killed by Mr. P. Sorry guys, I was planning to do that first person, but that didn't last as long as I hoped. And let me just swing the camera around. I just want to get a top view of Delta here, because there's a couple of DI guys defending the Delta point here, but there's a tank rolling in, which might cause some problem here.
Literal is definitely going to cause a bit of chaos here on the Delta flag.
Yeah, and in Bravo the same is happening, so Lots left it, but I see some Lots guys coming back, so DI is taking it.
Yeah, I see the Lots guys are pushing into the Delta flag. They're definitely going to cap it. There's 3 guys, Mr. P, WD, J. Blitz just joined them, and Viptril in the tank.
And then we've got DI capping the Charlie flag at the moment. They've got some numbers there. We've got Nick over here, Baba Yaga, Chop Prince. We've got some more DI guys flanking in from the back here. And we've got Disco Panda coming around to try and defend it, but I think he's alone, so he might be waiting for some backup, or might head back over to D. And then we've got the Lots guys who are streaming in from the B side into Charlie, as well as fighting a fight at the B flag at the moment as well.
Yeah, but it's only 1 against 2, so I don't think he's going to make it. It's Deploy with Slungfell there and Punisher. And
see Jade Nikita is taking on this tank of Viptril all by herself. There's about 4 of the guys around her. But yeah, eventually 911 got to her. But yeah, there it's gone. She did some good damage on that tank.
That was
for Big Sky.
That was on the D flag, right?
Correct.
I was just
the DI guys are moving in slowly. Yeah. quite a superhero there.
But DI are not letting go, so they've got B now. They're taking C.
Yeah, see, we might even see a domination from the DI guys, because they've got B and they've got C. I see C is going down now, but they definitely got Bravo and Delta. It's going to be so close.
So as I see now that they have changed their strategy slightly, they have a defender here at B now, so there is at least 1 guy defending the D flag. Although if this entire Lots team that are at C taking this C flag at the moment rushes back to B, then there will definitely be numbers there.
You see, there's one thing that I've noticed about both these teams, and that's why the score is so close, is the fact that the whole team is not focused on 1 or 2 points. They spread out and they make sure that they try and distract and weaken the opposition by attacking their home flags all the time.
Yes.
Because the more that they do that, the more that team have to go back and push back and turn around and go back to see what's happening and try and defend those flags.
So again,
and that's exactly what we see with the previous map and this one.
Correct. Now again, the DI guys are holding both Bravo and Delta at the moment, and this is a very, very good position for them. So if they can manage to keep this, again, there's enough time left in this game that if they hold 2 flags, then they can still come back here.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's exactly what's going to happen. So, and I can see the Charlie flag going down there slowly but surely, but there is a few lots guys there that's definitely going to defend it. Viptrol did a good move here again, as we've seen the whole game through, together with Blitz, doing the flanking maneuvers over to the Delta side. But Twak Saki, Big Scala and Ink is here, or Link is here, to make sure that they don't take it. DM7 coming in with a little tank here from the left-hand side on Delta. Yeah, just got rid of the lots guys there, so Delta is safe in the hands of DI again. But yeah, it's good gameplay to see that that they are distracting the opposite team by attacking their home flags.
Correct.
And it's a lot of the times when we've seen these games that the guys tend to focus only on 2 flags. They don't really go for the 3rd flag.
Absolutely. Now, DI did actually leave a defender here back at the Bravo spawn point, or back at the Bravo flag, sorry. But Nicolas and Death by Trey has just taken out that defender. So they will be taking back the Bravo flag.
Yeah, I mean, that's one player that's being left as sacrifice and spawn beacon at the same time, which can gain, it can either cost you points, and if he's doing a good job, you could definitely gain some points quickly by your guys spawning on that specific flag.
Correct.
So yeah, I hope some of the guys watch some of the tricks that some of the more experienced guys have, the tactics that they've shown here, and try and implement that in your gameplay as well, because I mean we're all here to learn and spy, of course.
A little bit.
Yeah. They're working Viptrol's tank quite hard here at B, so the guys are really pushing hard for that flag. And he's definitely on fire there now, but
as I went into
little tank struggling as well.
Yeah, one rocket gun and that thing is out. There's so much smoke happening on that side. I see lots coming from the side here. Who's that? Rambo Fear. He is assault. And Nicolas, let's see if they're going to manage to put some grenades on that. No, DM7 managed to defend himself quite well there from the backside. Yeah, and I see who's got Bravo. Viptrol's got Bravo. Jade Pakita just came in there, but Death by Ruin is right on her heels. Will she be able to hide from him or not? They're like right on top of each other. One is below the bunker and the one is on top of the bunker.
I actually want to get a shot of this, because they are literally right there.
And there she goes. She saw him. So let's see who wins this one.
Oh, but there was more than one there. So she actually took out both of them.
Nice going. Very well done.
And of course now DI taking back the Bravo point, again holding that Delta point, and you can see the ticket count closing, right? I mean, DI at the moment on 393 versus Lots on 409. So this might actually go to a 3rd map, which wouldn't surprise me with these 2 teams, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we hope so.
I think it's still a bit early to call it, Yaku, but yeah, I can see where you're heading with that one. It's obviously possible. There's only like a 14-13 ticket difference, where we were at about 30, I think, previously.
Correct.
Early in the game, we had about a 30 lead there. But I see Van Wyk from Lots is here on the Delta flag, and it's only Chop Prince and Big Scala that's left here to try and defend it. WSJD also coming in here. We've got 3 of the Lots guys now versus Nico 747 from DI. Two left. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah. One left. Yo. Nicholas 747 doing some very good work there, but he's going to be supported by his team, Big Scala and Twaksak, Chop Prince, Jade Nikita, everybody moving into the Delta flag. I don't think he's going to survive this.
He's doing well. Oh, there you go.
He was doing very well.
He was doing well. I mean, 4 or 5 people. Yeah.
So I'm back over here. I'm back over here at the Charlie flag, where there's a lot of action happening as well. A lot of DIs flooding into the Charlie area to try and keep that flag back from the Lots guys. And they
look at the tickets.
It's super close.
And it's even Stevens, and they've taken them. So a couple of points ahead.
Yeah, 1 point there in the lead for the DI guys. Well done for coming back. That is such an excellent gameplay you guys have shown. I mean, it's one of those games it's just a pleasure to watch. You see how these guys fight it out until the end. This is going to be close. This is going to be
and
close.
Charlie is going to be the hotspot, I think. So the action is going to be there.
I think so as well, but you've got, I see that some of the Lots guys are also leaving some protection here on their Bravo flag, trying to keep that safe. Don't want to lose any flags at this point in time. And if I look at Delta, we've got Chop Prince and Big Scala doing some security maneuvers on that side, defending the Delta flag, making sure that nothing is going to go wrong there. And the rest of the teams are battling it out.
Look at the score.
Yeah.
Oh my word. I can hear the end music coming.
Yeah, we've got all the teams, the rest of the players moving into this Charlie flag. This is definitely going to be the deciding factor for the night.
Absolutely.
Everybody is playing a hell of a game.
Absolutely close. I mean, look at this. The entire team are pushing in to get this Charlie flag. I mean, they've got one each. Literally, the battle is on for the Charlie flag. Whoever manages to keep this for the longest will be the team that will actually emerge victorious from this map.
Correct. If Lots keep it, they're going to gain some points there. There's only one. They're actually on par. It's the same kind of points. It's just going to be a matter to see if DI will be able to take this, because if they don't and Lots manage to take it, I think the game is going to flip their way.
So at the moment, a one-ticket lead from DI. Now Lots have just pushed out in front of them, and there's all these Lots guys are on the C flag, and they are defending it like crazy.
Yeah, but also in these situations, I mean, you can play it a bit clever. If you can keep one of your guys alive, so you don't get a squad kill, because that hurts you in points as well. But there we go.
What an amazing end to that match.
So close.
That was so close. Let me tell you, 493 for 500. Congratulations to Lots on that one, taking that one. And DI playing one hell of a game. Both of you teams, both of those teams played excellent.
I am sweating. That was what a great ending that was.
What a match. That was excellent.
So guys, from our side, congratulations to Lots. DI, what a game. You guys really pulled off a great match. I don't think the score, I think the tickets reflect how closely these two teams were matched. The score probably doesn't. In the first match we had a very, very close ticket count. In the second game now, I think the last I saw there was I think 6 or 7 ticket difference.
Yeah.
So extremely close. Both DI and Lots, well done to you guys. Exceptional game to watch. At the end though, Lots with that first, I think 30 tickets on the first map, and that 7 ticket difference now on the second map. Congratulations to you guys. That was brilliant. Epic. Well done.
Yeah.
Extremely well played.
Guys, so if we have a
I
quick...
think both.
Sorry, Scully. If we have a quick look at the scoreboard there, not massive differences in the KDs. There's a couple of ones, maybe Baba Yaga to call out, almost a 2 KD there. So, but other than that, not massive differences in the KDs. I just want to give it a couple of seconds to make sure that everybody's happy and there was no infringements. And it looks like everything is fine. So the final score then there, guys,
Yeah,
if we
the
go,
guys are leaving.
yeah, if we go to the end score there, final score 2 for Lots, 0 for DI, but what a game.
Hell of a game. Yeah, congratulations to both teams there. What a pleasure to watch and spectate your games. Good luck with the rest of the league, and congratulations to Lots.
Lekker. Slash, final words?
Yeah, well done, Lots. Obviously surprised me. My money wasn't on you, so I'll take my foot out of my mouth and say, well done. For sure. But to both teams, excellent game. You kept us, biting and chewing on our nails here. So yeah, excellent.
Great stuff.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Excellent, guys, from our side. If you'd join us for the stream, thank you very much. If you are still watching, which I'm hoping you are, if you are subscribed, that's great. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the little bell for notifications on when we go live. We love watching games like these, so close, so entertaining, and we hope you guys enjoyed that with us. Gentlemen, from my side, thank you very much, Scully and Slash, again for joining me. These things are just a lot better when you have people to talk to.
Yeah, I know we don't always talk a lot of sense, but yeah, we do talk and chat a lot. Just a reminder there, if everybody's still watching. I think on Saturday we're going to do the live show to the Facebook stream, Jaco, instead of YouTube.
Yes, we will have the live show on Facebook from this Saturday, and actually every recap show thereafter will actually be to the page and not to the YouTube channel. That's just to also help with some additional exposure, as well as it gives us a mechanism to have some interaction with the channel during the recap show. I actually forgot about that, so thanks for reminding me, Scully.
Yeah, but what we'll do is we'll do the prize giving for Division 2 and 3. We'll do on YouTube again. But just a general, I think it's this week and next week. For the next 2 weeks, we just want to do some test streams to YouTube, to Facebook as well. And we thought that we decided to do the recap show rather than to stream the live games to YouTube for the moment. So until we've got all of that sorted out and we're comfortable with streaming on that side, so we're going to start off this week with the recap show. So you'll catch us on Saturday, and I think it's going to be at about 9 o'clock on YouTube. We'll go live on that side, and then maybe for another week, and then when we get to the end of the league, we'll do the prize giving on YouTube, and then from there on in season 2, the Saturday recap show will only be shown on YouTube, Facebook.
100%. Guys,
yeah, that's me.
Just before we go, just a shout out also to Walter Pretorius. I also unfortunately missed the previous notification, who just subscribed to our channel. So welcome, Walter, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the streams that you will see from us. Excellent.
Yeah,
guys, thank you very much. That's me. I'm Jaco for Battle Bros. See you on the battlefield.